This isn't the subject of this video, but at some point we might have to do a video on this. I've had this for years and years, and it's run for exactly 100 minutes. Yeah, at some point I'll show that off as well, but not subject to this video. I'm just literally walking down my staircase at the minute after retrieving a little ROM there. Camera won't focus very well down here. Right, you can see the things I have to fix. And I don't get to fix them because I'm doing this sort of stuff. Got my garden chimney all built, but it's peeing it down all the time, so yeah. Look at me use of a hallway light, shove some LEDs in it. Anyways, back to this. Just put this in the cooker. Now, this is beginning to be a wee bit the weirdest show and telling video ever, but when you do a lot of stuff like this, you need to have a ROM eraser, but the decent ones are fairly bumpy, don't sit on a desk without taking up your desk. So, what I've found is, good place as any for my ROM eraser is my Licky cupboard. Just sits in there, out the road, shut the door on it, don't need to deal with it until it's done. Right, on to business. Enough show and tell. This is a Scorpion 2 board that's been on the back one for James Hardy. It wasn't booting and it smoked a couple of things there, so when he was testing it, and it actually smoked my table. I found out what was smoking, found out straight away because I burned my hand when I was first plugged it in. IC12 there was getting screaming hot, so the amplifier shorted. I'll cut that off the board before I went any further. And the socket for this mux here, James had already replaced it, but with the chip in, the socket was just bulged slightly. It was just a wee bit bulged out slightly, so I replaced that as well, and there was a weak trace here. And I put a wee jump link on the back. Now, it's no 100%, it's far from it. There's a lot of corrosion to start with. There's going to be some other traces need repaired, and I've found one or two problems that will still stop it booting. But essentially, the core's working.
And I have no access to any of the RAM.
I've got it powered up here with the everything power supply, which I'm going to do something a bit better than that at some point. 12 volt ground coming in here, then 12 volt ground, the signal going out to my little 555 timer chip that satisfies the sync line. But, watch this.
And then you have vector RAM right here, which is 8 2114s. Yeah. See, these 8 guys right here are the vector RAM, and then these 4 here are the CPU's word RAM. So I need to
it needs a new program called socket.
Some documentation on what exactly is.
But
I have it over in my
there might be something mildly wrong with the reset circuit as well, because this is supposed to be a 100 Hz sine wave going in here, but to get that to boot, I had to put a 200 Hz square wave in. Now it might just be I've had to set the frequency as high as that to get the correct mark space ratio, the correct high and low parts of the wave. There should be a wave that's going in. Instead we're putting square wave pulses in. Confused you will be.
So basically I looked at
but
this, and
what I've done here at the minute proves that essentially there's no broken traces there, there's no broken traces over there. CPU, RAM and the ROM card, which we thought was a problem, it isn't, are all working. So it looks like what we just need to do with this now is repair this corrosion and replace this car connector. So James will have to order one of these, have to order one of these, and then we'll get it fitted and we should be good to go. Right. One moment please. Sorry, talking to my better half. So yeah, I think the two biggest things that were causing an issue were probably this socket and certainly this program card socket. So
2, 3, 4, 5, and the upper bits
we'll get it.
7, 8, and 9 on the RAM side of this 245.
Obviously I can't show you off any sound now because there's nothing to reduce sound with, but it's working. So now speaking to yourself now, James, you need to order up a new socket, or if you don't intend to use this one ever, we could swap them. But to be honest, where that corrosion is, I think that one's gone as well. In fact, that one. So you need a new 64AB DIN socket. I don't have one, otherwise I would fit it myself.
So that's what we'll do. We'll start.
We've got that socket replaced already. There's a couple of capacitors to change, a couple of things to replace, and a new or a replacement IC7 there, a sound processor. And this board will be good to live another day. Right. It's running Big Breakfast, by the way. It's all I had to hand on the computer at the time. But it does for testing. Right. I'm out of here. Stay tuned, there should be some more videos coming up soon. Like I said, I'm going to do something a little bit better than that. There's something a little bit more interesting looking than that. That's for another day though. And a little note to YouTube at the end. I am watching a video while making a video, so don't copyright me. Alright, bye bye for now.